Good afternoon. Yesterday, Governor Ivey announced guidelines for reopening churches in the state of Alabama under Phase 1 of the Reopening Plan. As a staff, we met this past week and began our plan focused on the first weekend we would be back having in-person services. Between now and May 17th, we'll be making sure that everything is ready for you to be healthy and safe. And we're going to be meeting back together again soon. I'm recording this video with the guidelines explaining to you what we're going to be doing. So I want you to please watch this all the way to the end. I want to thank our online team, Charlie Flowers, Cody Briers, and Youth Pastor Caleb Flowers. They've worked incredibly long hours in order to make online church engaging and smooth. I want to thank our staff, our worship team, and I want to thank you. You've been faithful to attend and to give. Our church family has remained strong, outward focused, and caring. I'm proud of you for fighting off selfishness, frustration, and fear. We've learned a lot through this. I pray we never again take meeting together for granted. For many of you, this has been an opportunity to recalibrate priorities and schedules. His kingdom first must be our life approach. The lessons of this season will be lasting. And now we move to Phase 1 of the reopening process. This phase is going to require a lot of patience, flexibility, and a willingness to sacrifice for others. On the front page of our website, our church Facebook page, Instagram, and an email that will be sent to all members and attendees, there's a link to all the details necessary for us to reopen safely. There's no way I can share them all in one video. But let me just take a few moments and highlight some of them. First, our sanctuary has been reset to allow for social distancing. We've measured and we're observing the federal standards, 6 feet between family units. As you might imagine, that means our capacity has been greatly reduced. We're only able to accommodate approximately 75 people in each service for now. During Phase 1, we will have main services only. There will be no kids ministry activities, no nursery, no child care. There will not be Sunday school classes, Wednesday night activities, or small groups. We fully anticipate being able to have those in Phase 2 of this reopening process. Practically, that means your kids are going to be sitting with you in service. Listen to me. Don't stress. I understand there will be more noise and activity. We'll be okay. If your kid goes nuts and starts to throw a fit, starts screaming or throwing stuff at me, then consider taking them out to the lobby or to the nursery until they calm down. But we're going to be okay. We're starting with 2 services on Sunday. These will be identical services of approximately 1 hour each. Sunday morning, we'll meet at 9 and 10:45. To help ensure that you have a place to sit, we've instituted an online sign-up for all services. Please register for the service you wish to attend at calvarymobile.org/register. Enter the number of family members who will be attending with you. When a service is full, we'll just no longer accept registration for that service. If we need to add more services, we will. When you arrive, you'll be directed to a parking space. You'll need to wait in your car until approximately 15 minutes for service. When the sanctuary has been clear of people and disinfected, then you'll be invited to enter. When you enter, things will be a little different. You'll be directed to a seating area for your family. We will seat people from the front of the room to the back of the room. And then, after service, we will dismiss quickly to ensure a safe exit. Now, I know you have a place where you always like to sit. I get that. This is going to be a good opportunity to practice flexibility, and you might even enjoy experiencing service from a different point of view. We have a number of safety measures that will be in place per our agreement with the state of Alabama. Please know these are done as a result of love, not as a result of fear. We're doing everything we know to do to protect the most vulnerable among us and prevent transmission of the COVID-19 virus. Again, our motivation is not fear. Instead, it's love for others in our church family. And I want to share with you just 8 of these steps. Again, there's more than this. It's on the website. But here's 8 to help you get started. Number 1, to help prevent the spread of infection, we're asking everyone to wear a face mask. If you forget, we'll have one for you. Infants and toddlers are not required to wear a mask. That would never happen. And if you have a health condition that makes it impossible for you to wear a mask, we understand. Number 2, common areas and gathering spaces of the building will be closed. I'm sorry, but that includes the cafe, the fellowship hall, and any other place where people might congregate. Number 3, before every service, the sanctuary seating and all high-touch surfaces will be disinfected. We will only allow people in the room after that procedure is complete. Number 4, hand sanitizing stations are set up throughout the building. We encourage their frequent use. Number 5, if you need to sneeze or cough, just like anywhere else, please cover your mouth and nose or sneeze into your elbow. Number 6, we will be continually wiping down surfaces in the restroom and other high-touch areas to reduce possibilities of transmission. Number 7, we will not distribute any bulletins or printed materials. Offering envelopes will be placed on or near the drop boxes in the back of the sanctuary. Please fill out offering envelopes and drop them into the boxes. Envelopes will be collected after the services. And then number 8, our greeters will be wearing masks and gloves. We will not shake hands, hug, or high five. Instead, we will air hug, wave, and big smiles. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, listen to me carefully. If you are a high risk because of your age or underlying health conditions, I encourage you to stay home and continue watching online during phase 1. While I would love to see you in person, I love you and I want you to stay healthy. There's a lot of tension in our country right now. Some want to open. Others passionately believe everything should be closed. So here's how we're going to approach it. We will respect the thoughts and preferences of others and not make anyone feel lesser or non-spiritual because they have a different approach. Listen to me. Attending in person is not a sign that you're more mature, more godly, or more committed than the person who chooses to stay at home. Staying at home does not make you smarter or more caring than the person who attends in person. You've done a beautiful job of loving and caring for others the last 8 weeks. Let's keep that same attitude of love and concern as we transition into another new way of doing church. Now, hear me. We're not going to be the social distancing police. We will post the guidelines. We will communicate them often and encourage you to follow them. However, we're not going to walk around with a giant ruler to make sure you're staying 6 feet away from anyone else. I'm simply asking you to follow the guidelines out of love for each other. And please, don't put us in that position. Like you, I can't wait for life in church to be back to normal, whatever that new normal may be. Many of these things feel like a hassle and extra work because they are, but it's worth it. This is just one phase and it's going to get better. I look forward to worshiping with you again soon. In the meantime, I miss you and I love you. Remember, these will not go into effect until May 17th. We look forward to seeing you then. God bless you.